All right, baseball is all the talk of town this morning, so we have to bring in Mike Bako, the sports editor for DailyNational.com. Several big stories out there. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, first we got to get your take on Daniel Murphy. This whole business about the paternity leave. Back on the field, of course, they still lost. The Mets are still now 0-3. What do you make of this whole controversy? I mean, do you think the whole thing is silly or what?
I think it's totally silly. I think the two people that come out of this looking the silliest are Boomer Esiason and Mike Francesa. Shock jocks living up to their name. They should go back to their backyard, spend some time with their kids, maybe find some fossils in their backyards because they're dinosaurs with this type of thinking.
Yeah, really. So, I mean, is this just trying to get publicity? Is this like sports guys being sports guys trying to get calls and drum up business?
I think so, but I think what you've seen is that it's completely backfired on them. I haven't seen one person who's been in Boomer's, unfortunate comments of she should get a C-section before the season.
What are you
thinking? What are you thinking? I think when they look back on it, I think that they're going to regret those opinions.
All right, let's talk Yankees for a second. Tonight's a big night for the $155 million man. Masahiro Tanaka will make his big debut for the Yanks. So is it fair to say that the future of this franchise is resting on his shoulders?
I think if you look at that $155 million contract, I think you could say that. I mean, money when it comes to the Yankees, that's a different story. But when you just look at the star power of Tanaka, he's coming over here. I think he's the guy that for many, many years to come, you look at what CeCe's doing this year, they might not have that firepower. He's going to be one of their only main pitchers that they could turn to. You hope that he comes out with a good start in his first start.
He is the future. All of us will be watching for sure tonight. Yanks got their first win of the season last night. How do you think they'll compete this season?
I think they're in a very, very tough division. They're with the Red Sox, unfortunately, stacked again. I think the thing that separates teams like the Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays from the Yankees are their younger players. The Yankees are really relying on veterans, high-priced veterans. You're looking at Derek Jeter going into his retirement season. The Red Sox, while still paying out a lot of high salaries, they have some younger players that are really going to give that team a spark. The Yankees don't really have that.
All right, speaking of the veterans, let's talk about Jeter, the captain, for a second. Of course, the farewell tour is now underway. There's a funny moment. I don't know if you saw this during the last game. He's trying to hand the ball to a child in the stands. Well, let's roll the tape here. Look at all these grown adults trying to snatch the ball away from a little girl. I mean, what do you think? I mean, how ridiculous is that?
I think you look at that footage, and one thing that does strike me is
Come on.
a lot of Yankee fans in Houston.
Yes.
But you also see what we were talking about, Boomer and Francesa not having their priorities in order. Those fans don't have their priorities in order.
There you go. Hey, let's focus on the little girl. She loves the Yankees. She loves Jeter. Let her have the ball, for goodness sake. But you know what? It's interesting because this is the farewell tour. Everyone wants to be there. We all want to be a part of it.
Yep.
You're going to see more of this stuff.
You're going to see more of this stuff. You're going to see more memorabilia that the Yankees, and even though Derek Jeter has more money than any of us will ever need, he's looking at the bottom line, too. There's going to be a lot of souvenirs out there commemorating this last season.
All right, good stuff. Always good having you stop by. Mike Bako, thanks so much. All right, Suki.
I think that woman just wanted a kiss from the captain. She's like, me. Give her the ball. I just want a kiss from you. I don't know. That would have been me. All right, 6:26.